take it back to the start. I've had a change of heart. I know we can make it better than it ever was. I know we can make it better. Okay. I'm very tired, but I'm doing a live stream anyway. That means I win. Lozakinator, Steve the Wizard, Kieran, Border Hopper, Alex, Trix, Lowell, TJ Tharp, Sir Daniel, Tredello, Caleb, Choo Choo Pow, Matthew. Okay, that's everybody. That's everybody that's in the chat. It's all of them. So. Oh shit, hello Noah. Anyway. Hello Crit. It's your first time catching a stream. Well, I'm sorry for the very great disappointment. So I saw Dune. It's so long. It's so long. And it feels like not a lot really happened. I know it's only part one, but it's just... It really did feel like a part one, yeah. I thank you, Zacadator, for the $6. Oh my god. You're gonna make it even. Come on, do the pop-up. It's gonna be even. It's gonna be even. It's gonna be even. Come on. Come on. Catch up, Streamlabs. We have to make it even. Liars. I know you told me it was a 3-hour movie. It was actually like 2.5, I think, but it was still too long. Yay!
An even 550 for a short period of time.
Yes. It's 550. We did it. Dune is a long series that everyone knows about, but nobody finished reading. Yeah, that's right. Like, this is just part one of the first book, I guess? How many books are there? Dune's based on a book series? Yes, apparently. I think I heard that, like, the dude who was writing it, like, passed away before he could finish it, so... That's not amazing. Hello, Althea. I don't know how to say your name. Hello, Ryan. You're not into science fiction. Me neither, in particular. I mean, that's just one of those things. It's like, it's a sci-fi world where television hasn't been invented, so everybody's just doing a bunch of boring shit, like just, I don't know, training and watching holograms. Like, any sci-fi world where they don't have the internet, it's just like, kind of, it feels unrealistic to me. Like, I know it was probably written before the internet, but like, still. Tired of talking? Not yet. Not yet. It's a lot better to watch at home. Yeah, I guess. Where's my model at? I was in retirement. I was thinking of bringing out the model. I would like to be a semi-regular appearance. But in order for the model to work, you have to sit up straight, have a lot of, like, you know, good lighting so the camera can pick up your movements. And I'm really tired right now, so I just want to slouch. You feel me? But I figured out how to add cat ears to the model. I found that setting in Vroid. If you're a real faker, you know. Duna's giant worms, sand, and spices. The spices drugs. You didn't sleep last night. Well, Pierre, that was a mistake. Yeah, Zackinator was on the up and up on that. I am one slouchy gal. Some days are just better to slouch around. I know. I'm just tired. I just, I really thought, like, after you go see a movie, you want to discuss it with a lot of people, but when a movie like Dune, there's really not a lot to discuss. Like, I can see why it won so many Oscars for, like, visuals and stuff. It certainly looked cool. There was a lot of symbolism, I suppose. The main character guy was pretty cute. He looked good. Zendaya was there. She just kind of walked around. She had a few lines at the end. Who else got that YN sleep schedule? Yeah. Dune isn't there for discussion, it's there to be experienced. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I just thought there'd be more to speak about. Just, those, who are they called? I don't know, the sand people. The dudes that live in the sand. Their fighting was really cool, because nobody sees it coming. They're hiding underneath the sand, and then they pop up and gank them. That was cool. The Fremen. Okay, the Fremen, yes. I was gonna call them Freeman. Dune is about worms. Yes. Large, large worms. Dudes in the Tuscan Raid. Like, I mean, it's hard not to see a couple Star Wars comparisons. Because, sand, planet, and all that. Oh, thank you, Jacob CV, for the $2.
Please look up our slash place on your phone. It's awesome.
I've looked up Place. I've seen that. I saw the time lapse of the first day. How long is it sticking around for, anyway? I'm gonna take a nap because I'm streaming. This is a streaming day. And I didn't do it earlier because I was busy editing. Has anyone seen Max? Can we tell him to check his Tumblr? I know, technically I do have him on email, but, feels rude. I only technically have him on email because, PayPal. I don't want to just, like, go out there and just be, like, emailing him when we use Tumblr. It sounds rude. Graboids from Tremors. Yeah, it's definitely a Tremors kind of vibe, too. I haven't seen the movie, but I've heard of it. Revenge of the Sith is better than Dune. I don't know. Which one's Revenge of the Sith? Is that the one where they're in the desert and they get eaten by a... There's, like, a thing that's like a sandworm-ish thing in the... What's... Man, I don't even know. Episode 3. So that's the one where they're in the desert and Luke is about to be thrown into the Sarlacc pit, which is kind of just a sandworm that stays still. Tremors isn't one movie. It's like 7 amazing, horrible, yet good movies and a TV show. It had a TV show? Wow. Revenge of the Sith was the one where Anakin killed a bunch of kids. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I'm wrong. Jeez. What? Fuck. I don't know Star Wars. My first exposure to Star Wars was the prequels. I liked them a lot when I was a kid. And I like them now because of the memes. Like, I'm sorry, it's not my fault that, like, Episode 6 used to be Episode 3, but then they made the fucking prequels and it got confusing. Blame George Lucas for everything. Hello, Juzo. Got into Star Wars due to the Family Guy parody. The Family Guy parodies were pretty good. Rarely say that about Family Guy, though. Well, I mean, if you're growing up when I did, like, yeah. I didn't... I wasn't around for the original Star Wars. Simpsons should do the prequels. Well, that was a joke, right? And the last Family Guy Star Wars parody, they're like, but what about the prequels? I think the Cleveland Show's gonna do those. Remember the Cleveland Show? It's my favorite audio I created. Still don't know. Please stop asking me that. Family Guy should stop doing anthology episodes. They do anthology episodes? Never saw the Cleveland Show. It wasn't good. I mean, the theme song was pretty good, though. Lance, you've joined the stream. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, what was it? Did seagulls say, stop it now? You're feeling kind of sick due to the heat outside. Take me with you, Sebastian. Let us swap places. I hope you have a good day, but please, it's so fucking cold. It's still 0. It's April 2nd and it fucking snowed today. I can't deal with it anymore. I want it to be spring at the very least. Oh, thank you, Zacinator, for the $7. Oh, yes, World Autism Awareness Day. Oh, I'm aware of it, all right.
Take the rest of my gift card money. Also, I learned yesterday was World Autism Awareness Day, which is nice because I am autistic.
Wish you could be in my place. Yeah, that's the thing, right? People who live in hot places always want to live in cold places. People who live in cold places always want to live in hot places. Like, I won't lie, I wouldn't want to live in a place that was, like, super warm all year round. I just don't want it to be winter anymore because it's been, like, 6 months of winter. I'm tired of it. Enough. Weather is gloomy outside here, which is my favorite type of day. We are complete opposites. It is cool where I am and gloomy. Wow, all the gloomy weather. Yeah, gloomy is a good way to put it. I just... You know, I'm looking up the weather right now. Hold up, no I'm not. I have a notification and obey me. An event just ended, which means that at 9 o'clock there will probably be a new event. And I don't know what it's going to be. It's either going to be some random ass event that nobody cares about or an otaku boot camp. Either way, the game's always loaded with events and it's kind of annoying me. They never give us a break. Anyway, I'm checking the weather because I'm furious. It's going to rain soon. Bad. Fucking... The highest it's gonna go in the next 2 weeks is 13 degrees. And on those days, it's gonna be raining, which is just fabulous. I'm about to... Oh, it's fine. I've got a package arriving tomorrow. I ordered some charging cables. One that is like 10 feet long, which is great. You really... everybody's like, they just get really short charging cables. It's a waste. It's annoying. You want to get like at least a 6-foot one. Really. I also bought some new headphones because mine are going. And I wanted free shipping, so I bought some pastels. At least I think that's what they are. They're like crayons or something. They're colorful. Celsius. Which, you know, is a reasonable temperature. That's like, you could wear like a sweater and be fine on a day like that. Maybe even just like a light long sleeve shirt. But it's going to be raining, so what's the point? And that's the thing that's getting me. Is, what's it called? AccuWeather? It's got this thing like that's the real feel index or whatever. And yeah, so it could be maybe 5 degrees outside, like it has been lately, but it could feel like -1, which is a total trap. It's an absolute trap. It's all a trick. I hate it. Why did I say I was aware of it? I just said I'm aware of autism. I'm aware of it. That's all you need to know. Canada uses Celsius. I mean, most places use Celsius. The US uses Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. I mean, I prefer Celsius. The smaller the numbers are, the harder it is to mess it up. Chilly little bitch, so I hate the cold. I can handle the cold. I've got a really good coat. I just don't like it. And I'm tired of it. A few months, nice winter. You know that I love a good snowfall. You all know that. You know that I'm a big fan of snow falling gorgeously past my window. It looks beautiful. But I'm tired of this shit. I want it to be summer. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. They use Fahrenheit for cooking food. Yeah, the ovens use Fahrenheit. That's just because it's easier. I mean, everything cooks at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Was the summer you speak of? Oh, I'm sorry. We also call it construction season around here. You know, winter and construction, the 2 seasons. Spring is where it's at. Yeah, spring would be nice if it would actually be spring around here. I'm sorry, but I don't consider 3 degrees Celsius to be spring-like weather. I consider it to be too damn cold for my liking. Florida summers. Yeah, they are. I mean, the closest time to summer that I've been there, I went there in May once. That was ridiculous. As fair, Mr. Keel. Yeah, dude. Maybe I should make a t-shirt out of that. I don't think anybody noticed, because I don't think anybody bought it. I did put up a new shirt on the on Fake's Real store. I'd put up a new shirt. I don't know why I did that. It was a spur of the moment thing, but I was just like, you know what would be a good thing to put underneath a snazzy slogan? My eyes and the glasses from my VTuber model. I'll probably take it down soon. It's fine. Down south, we don't have anything but summer, spring, and not summer. Do you guys not get the leaves changing? I mean, I do like seeing the leaves turn colors because I get a good view of the trees here, but I wish they would come back so I could see the green again. Minnesota is basically southern Ontario. Green trains, which are the Ontario GO train. I mean, everybody knows what the GO train is. It's expensive. And there's no Wi-Fi. How long ago did the stream start? Like 20 minutes. Alright, the VTuber model. Maybe I'll bring it back next week. For a limited time, I do want to show off the cat ears. The cat ears are not going to be a permanent thing, though. Once we get the first cold front, the leaves start changing, and then the next day it's hot as hell again. How refreshing. If I had money, I would buy the shirt. Yeah. I don't want to, like... I know people generally don't mind the VTuber model. I just don't want to be like, a full-time VTuber. I feel like it should be a special occasions kind of thing, like me wearing a suit. After all, my VTuber model does dress a lot nicer than I do. Full dress shirt, bow tie, cat ears. The VTuber model suffers from necrosis. Oh my god. It happened. I'm a PNG YouTuber. Yeah. I probably should have paid, well, whatever their name is now, more for this image. They were Spoon's Radio VHS when I bought it. I don't know what they are now. They're in the analog horror fandom. Hello, Colin Draws. Fake in a suit coming in the future. I mean, I don't know if, you know what? I will be messing around more with V-Roid and probably just making a bunch of new outfits that, like, I can cycle through just for fun. If they have, like, a tuxedo suit model, I'll wear that. I do like to look fancy. Well, I like my avatars to look fancy. Used to wear a suit every day just because you liked it. Now not so much. You've gotten lazy. It's just one of those things. I feel like a suit would be annoying to wear all the time. But, I've never worn like a full suit and tie before. I think I would look pretty snazzy. I can't go to sleep, boo. There's too much to say. It's my fave video I've ever made. Why do people keep asking me that? I don't have an answer. Fake presents the Yandere Awards. Oh, yeah. Best Kidnapping. Don't know who that goes to. You almost lost your drone yesterday. Oh, no. Don't fuck with the wind, man. That was a scene in Dune. Well, it was a sandstorm, but you know what I mean. Hello, man of culture. It's my least favorite video I've ever made. I don't know that either. I don't know. Best re-upload. What? Well, you guys have watched my videos. Oh shit, Onishi's live too. Don't go watch his channel. You don't know Japanese. You guys watch my content. What do you think my worst is? And be brutally honest. What video you've made that you have the least amount of any emotion towards? Man, I have like 300 videos. Hello, Brantley. I don't know. One that I dislike the most. I hate to say it because it would probably be a commission. Because I've had some commissions where just like, Okay. I'm not going to say that, the East German yandere and the Russian childhood friend thing, I'm not going to say that was my least favorite series, because I think it turned out rather well, but it was my least favorite to record. Because I can't fucking speak German. And there was no help, no pronunciation guides provided with the script, just German and Russian words thrown in there. Had to do a lot of re-recording. I was pretty unhappy about it. But that's the way it is. Yesterday's stream, does that count? Wow. Harsh. Oh, thank you, Unknown68D, for the $5. Oh, you're Canadian? Fabulous. I'm so glad you like my content.
Good evening, I'm new here. Your work is great. Looking forward to seeing what content you have in store. From one Canadian to another, smiley face.
I've got content in store. I'm selling it at a reduced price. You think the omelet Wikipedia video was the worst. See, I don't want to say that because that was also a commission, but at the same time, they weren't the one that wrote the Wikipedia page. And let me tell you, trying to say that section from the Philippines with Tor tongue or whatever the hell it was, that was a tragedy. And I didn't even pronounce it right. Where are all the cool kids in Canada? 'Cause it's freezing here. We're literally cool. Wasn't the worst the Grinch video? I don't think so. I thought that was funny. Last stream was good. See, I'm getting a lot of conflicting opinions here. People thought it was like horrid and rancid, but they still watched it. It's just that kind of powerful. Hello, Andrew Brooks. Hello, Chibi. Filipino words are straight to the point, no accents or whatever. Okay. Still doesn't mean I know how to pronounce it. See, it's straight and to the point, but like, I only know English, so like it looks like tortang instead of tortung. Tortung. Never want to hear that word again. Shady Head Pat Stealer, thank you. Put a lot of effort into that. I've got a cult here. Yes, a cult of 40. I mean, I suppose that's enough to work with. We could have a, what do they call it? What do they call it when like a cult sets up like a home base somewhere? A compound. We could have a compound. We could take over a small town. Yeah. We could buy one of those like dead mining towns from like the 1800s that nobody goes to anymore and just take it over. I'm the mayor. UK is cold and you sleep with a fan on. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I do prefer, like, if I'm not sleeping with headphones in, I would like my fan to be going. It usually isn't, though, because I don't have a fan. It's just the AC. And it doesn't run loud unless it's actively heating up the room or cooling it down. But the fan is also running all the time. I don't much care for it. The only way to get it to stop is to hit the switch on the big machine thing. Fake compound in the Ontario wilderness. Well, we do have wilderness. Your fake mayor takes over a town. Yeah. ASMR where fake is trying to convert us to her cult. I mean, I don't really have a religious angle. I just think you should like me because I'm cool. Have to all the time. Yeah, vibes. I know, I remember when I was in school, my teacher told the class, don't fall asleep with headphones in or like listening to music because, like, what if you go to a hotel one night or like you're traveling and you forget your iPod or whatever and you can't listen to music, you won't be able to fall asleep. But the truth is, I'm able to fall asleep with headphones in and headphones out. It really doesn't matter, it doesn't make a difference. Sleep under a weighted blanket, cuddled up with a body pillow with headphones on, and I still struggle with sleeping. Shit, man. You mimicking my life? Weighted blankets are the best. Can I say that? Can I say that without facing the wrath of the horde? I don't know why I said that. Weighted blankets fucking rule. I do want to get a better one though. Mine was used technically. I got it from my cousin. I'd like to get a better one. Maybe a slightly heavier one. One that's like big enough to cover like most of me. The one that I have is kind of too small. But it's still a really efficient weighted blanket. You have a 20-pound weight. I don't know how much mine is. It might be 20 pounds. It's heavy. Yeah. You have a sleep mask. Yeah, I technically have one of those. It's like one of those headbands that you can use as headphones. It's got like tiny speakers in it, but it's next to impossible to fall asleep to because it does that stupid thing where the Bluetooth light flashes, which if you're putting a Bluetooth into headphones, it doesn't need to flash because if we're listening to it, we know it's on. We don't need it to be flashing. So the Bluetooth light on the headband thing, which can also work as a sleep mask, blinks, which is annoying, and it's got that weird hissing static noise, which pretty much overpowers any like soft music you might want to listen to fall asleep. Need a 50-pound blanket. Yeah, well, it gets to a point where you can't even lift it yourself. Fake reads are tarot cards. I don't know anything about tarot cards. I don't think I could actually read them. I mean, not that it really makes a difference, because it's all just like mumbo-jumbo, not real, but, you know. Oh, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5.
I have no clue what a weight blanket is. I mainly use electric blankets.
A weighted blanket, well, I don't know exactly how they do it, but it's a blanket that's filled with some sort of stuff that makes it really heavy, and it basically puts pressure on you to help you. It helps you feel more comforted, and it helps you sleep better. Weighted blankets aren't pseudoscience. They help. It is like a hug. Weighted blankets fucking rule. They're the best. Nobody knows anything about tarot cards. People just flip a card and say random stuff to sound smart and mysterious. White holes are theoretical cosmic regions that function in the opposite way to black holes. Just as nothing can escape a black hole, nothing can enter a white hole. Huh. But is it just a theoretical thing, or do we have proof of them existing? You're buying tarot cards. Wow, okay, cool. Oh, thank you, Luke, for the $10. Gauge interest on a sponsored movie night. What do you mean by that?
Hello, Fake. I wanted to gauge interest on a sponsored movie night.
I mean, we definitely do movie nights around here, but most of the movies we watch aren't very good because, you know, they're all public domain. And that one time we tried to watch Santa Claus versus the Devil, that got copyright claimed too. But, like, who's sponsoring a movie night? Like, I don't... Like, are you talking about, like, if there was, like, someone who made an indie movie, they would like pay me to play it on my stream. Like, I don't know. Fake ASMR summoned as a snuggle succubus that drains you with cuddles. I mean, safe for work succubus audios are a thing. I could just write one of those. Yeah, an electric blanket, you just plug it in and it keeps you warm. It's heated. I already run too warm for that kind of thing. If I get extra cold, I just put like another blanket on top of the weighted one. Still need to watch Night of the Living Dead and Reefer Madness. Ever think that you're sleeping with an anime character and then wake up and feel sad? I mean, is that like a dream? Because I would love to have dreams about hanging out with like anime characters, but instead I dream about dumb shit. Reefer Madness is public domain? Yeah, of course. It's like 100 years old. Well, like 50 years old. But who was going to bother to keep up the copyright on Reefer Madness? And I know it's public domain because, shamefully, I owned a Nostalgia Critic DVD where he did an episode on Reefer Madness. And he was able to do that and sell it on DVD because it's public domain. Want to watch an indie horror? Watch Hellbender. $2,500 movie about a 16-year-old witch. Okay, well, I don't want to get copyright claimed for like an indie horror movie. You prefer safe for work as a concept? Working towards trying to foster healthy relationships. Wow, you're so motivated. I wish I could do that. I hit the corner. You can tell? I mean, sure. Close enough, I guess. The original name of Reefer Madness was Tell Your Children. Okay. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh, you're in therapy. Okay. Well, good for you. I can't handle therapy. I've made attempts before. It's not my thing. You're gonna go get meatballs. Alright, good for you. Fake loves weighted blankets because she doesn't use when she'd flown into outer space is gracefully illustrated in the video. Yes, exactly. Reefer Madness needs to be a stream on the 19th. Oh, right. It's for... Wait, why the 19th? Wouldn't it be the 20th? Is there a joke that I'm missing? I'm certainly not going to do a role play about weed. That just sounds obnoxious. But we can watch Reefer Madness. And hide your femboys, because they'll suck him to death. Yeah. Because it's to warn people about the dangers of the devil's cabbage, and because I'm working on the 20th. Well, if that's the whole deal, I may as well just watch it the weekend before. I mean, I've never bothered to celebrate 420 on the channel before. I don't even know what I was doing at this time last year. Let's scooch... I'm going to scroll back in my history, in my content history on the app, which is slow as shit and terrible. YouTube, fix your studio app. This is outrageously rancid. Daz Games? No, I've never heard of them. What was I doing on 420 last year? Hello, 25th BAM. I'm trying to scroll back to it. It's taking forever to load, though. You got your meatballs. They got the meatballs. Way to go. The devil is a farmer. You got caught eating his lettuce. Oh shit. The number of people ordering you never increases. That is true. Anyway, what was I doing that long ago? Oh, maybe it was a yandere thing. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, I actually didn't post a video on April 20th last year. I was sick. Like, literally, April 19th, I was like, yandere fangirl makes you perform for her. And April 21st, I was like, yeah, I'm sick, and I need more time to get over it. Oh, what are the odds? But then again, I'm always pretty sick. I am sick as hell. Anyone else eat cheese out of the package at 3 a.m. or something? Are we talking about cheese slices or just like you cut the cheese? Because I've definitely had cheese at 3 a.m., but that's because I was working. Yandere superhero RP. I feel like that's been done. Cheese strings. Everybody's had cheese strings at least once. It's 3:32. Oh my god, you're living on YN time too. You should go to bed before you get into an argument about making out with Nick when Dream had a crush on you. I remember way too much about that fanfic. It really just makes me want to read like another really terrible fanfic. Rather yandere than a tsundere. I dated a tsundere when she was too abusive. Well, I mean, seeing as yandere and tsunderes aren't really a real thing, like, you just had, like, an abusive partner, it sounds. Cheese string POV roleplay. So this is something I've slightly been toying with a little bit. Since I have unlocked the power of VTubing, the only problem is, like, you know, my computer makes a shitload of noise. What would be the take on me having a bit of a VTuber-esque visuals for roleplay? What would you guys think of that? Just like maybe a yandere's got you tied to a chair and she's kind of in your face. Might be a fun thing to experiment with. Might give it a test on the for the real fakers first. Just see what they think. You prefer the void? Okay. I make Bitcoin mining for VTubers. Blech. Bitcoin. Oof. How bad could it be? Oh, it could be bad. But I'd have to write in an excuse for why there's a fan buzzing in the background. It'll just be like, oh, don't mind the fan from my computer. I'm just recording every second, you know, can't miss anything. Inadvertently convinced a Japanese VTuber to use an auto-translator. A mistake. Well, I'm not saying it's not a total mistake, but Satoshi Onishi, that guy I was talking about earlier, he uses in a lot of his streams an auto-translator, and it does not work well at all. I would like to see it. Trapped in a sci-fi boiler room? Like a boiler room in sci-fi? Just Google translate my essays from a Swedish university in my senior year. Wow, it's kind of fucked up. Should read a Lady Dimitrescu fanfic. I don't think there are that many. And they're probably not safe for work. Would it still be ASMR though? Nothing I do is ASMR. What do you think my name means? There are on Wattpad. Okay. Alright. You can hear the smut from those fanfics. Yeah, you can hear it from here. Well, before I would go towards reading any fanfics of Resident Evil, whichever number it is, I would have to watch a full playthrough first. Because I'm not going to play it, but I would very much like to see the whole story. So I'd have to get on that. I don't know who I'd want to watch play it. Maybe Germa? He sounds entertaining. I don't watch his streams. I was gonna wait until Wayne Radio TV played it, but like he never did.
I guess it would be like communicating you to watch a specific movie. They would cover the cost of acquiring the cost of the movie for you to watch and the commission itself. Just wanted to hear your thoughts on it.
Thank you, Luke, for the $20. Well, you watch a specific movie and the commission itself and just want to hear your thoughts on it. So, would it be like me streaming a movie or just watching a movie and giving my thoughts on it? I don't know, man. If you have like a thing you want to do, email me. My email is available in my channel description. I don't really understand what you're asking. But thank you for the donation, though. You think my voice is soothing? Oh, really? How about now? No, I'm kidding. I have the most soothing voice. I have the voice of an alpaca. Not an angel. I think watching a movie and giving your thoughts on it. Yeah, like, if you want me to watch a movie and, like, give you my thoughts on it, I can absolutely do that. Like, that's fine. If you want me to live stream it, though, it can't be in YouTube's copyright system, because if it is, then it'll just automatically get picked up. There's no need to apologize, Luke. Just like if you want to set something up, just like email me. It's not a big deal. I have a PS4 in the background. God, I wish that was a PS4. It's so embarrassing having a laptop this loud. But that's what the PC fund is for. We're almost at $600. We can do it. Oh, thank you, Strap Gillette, for the $5. The only thing I can't do is scary. Incorrect. I'm terrifying. Come on. Update Streamlabs. Get to 600. We can do it. Oh my fucking god. You bitch. I have this thing set so you have to be subscribed for at least a minute to chat, right? You're telling me that bot subscribed for a full minute to get in my chat room? Thank you, Striped Gillette.
The only thing fake can't do
We
is
did it! 600! Hooray! How... Bots circumvent everything, even two-factor authentication. I'm so fucking mad. Are you serious? What do I... Do I have to set the minimum subscription time to 5 minutes? You know what? I don't even think it would make a difference. Whatever. Asshole. The bots are evolving, and I hate them. I hate all of them. I hate it on Tumblr too. Like, I'll get a new follower and it's just like, all they do is post nudes, and I'm just like, great, I'm being assaulted with not safe for work images against my will. Get the fuck out of here. Kill the bots, ASMR, yes. What if it wasn't a bot? They were still advertising their dumb bullshit, so I don't want to see them. Autobots, subscribe. For cases of even people who take full precautions still having some backdoor email link take over their whole account. Yeah, I've heard of that. That would really suck. I want you all to know that if this channel ever gets taken over, I'm gonna start a new one, and it will also be called Fake ASMR. Didn't Tumblr purge all that kind of stuff? Yeah, but it didn't do anything. Not safe for work images aren't allowed in, like, the vaguest sense. Sometimes, like, your artwork might get picked up by the censorship bots, but yeah, people just still be posting, like, full-on GIFs of stuff from, you know, those kinds of videos. And they're all bots. Yeah, if my account got taken over, you'd all see the post on Tumblr, but, like, only like 100 of you are following me on Tumblr. Actually, I got another one, I think, yesterday. Somebody who followed me that clearly had a dead Tumblr account that they weren't using. Like, you can tell in, like, their reblogs. Their last reblog was in, like, 2020. And I'm just like, I brought you back. I resurrected you. What's my Tumblr? I believe my Tumblr is Fake ASMR. There's a link in the description. I mean, it's a link to my commissions page, but it's on my Tumblr page. Yep. I do appreciate Tumblr because that's the only place I can actually get the handle Fake ASMR. On both Instagram and Twitter, that was already taken, so I'm just not bothering. How to make your audio so high quality? You think they're high quality? Thank you. But I don't really have an answer for that. I've got a pretty good microphone. Not really sure how to use it properly. Nintendo YouTuber I watched got hacked by crypto scammers recently and we're streaming some BS stock thing. Glad he got it back in a few days though. Oh yeah, that happened to another guy too. I don't remember his name. He's like a music producer or something. But for like a week, his channel was just all crypto bullshit. And that happened to a guy called Astrophysics, too. It was like a really screwed up thing that was going around. It's my SSN Fake ASMR. You'll never know. I mean, it's numbers. Wouldn't that be absolutely crazy? Like, if a YouTuber made their username, you know, they just took the numbers of their SSN and put it to letters and that was their username? How long do you think it would take for somebody to figure that out? Do we have a social security number? Well, maybe it's not called that. I don't remember. That already happened? Oh shit. It's you. Oh no. It's time to burn some crypto things. Burn some crypto mines. Or, you know, just one of those warehouses where they keep all of the graphics cards that they use. That'd take like 5 minutes a week if they got a mild following. Wow. I mean, that's fair. The second I tried to, well, when I first got a little bit bigger, like, somebody found my old account pretty much fucking immediately. Which was embarrassing, but they're sworn to secrecy, as is everyone else. If you recognize me from elsewhere, keep it to yourself. Don't spoil the 100K reveal. Just break in and steal the graphics cards? Not a bad idea. Let's raid a crypto mine for graphics cards. I'm actually Hannah Montana. Yeah. You get the best of both worlds. I never watched that show. Still 49.7K left. Yep. I feel like the people who write ASMR scripts now are people who would have been writing fanfics if they started earlier. I mean, they can do both. Like audio role plays are really popular now, so people write scripts in the hope of getting a voice actor that they really like to read it for them. But I think those people also do write fanfics. What if I'm actually Dio? I get a Dio model. Hannah Montana was overrated. Yeah. I mean, Miley Cyrus was overrated too. Even when she came in like a wrecking ball. That's right, I said it. Some even went from ASMR to VTubing. I would never make the full jump. I like reading stuff way too much. Voice actor. I just write it and then record it myself with a headset mic. Oh yeah. Well, I write most of my own scripts. It's just, I take commissions too. I know Andrew WK. I've heard of him. I never met him. Mega structure named Matryoshka Brain. Isn't that like when you build a thing around a star to power a space colony or something? We're never gonna get that far. You consider me to be a voice actor. I gotta set up my voices.com page, I guess. So I can get hired to be in like real stuff, I suppose. I need like a reel or something. I don't know. I don't know how to do pro voice acting. I auditioned for a visual novel. Didn't make it. I mean, a Dyson sphere? Oh, then what's the Matryoshka brain? Is that like something made of a bunch of computers or some shit? Audition for stuff all the time and I don't make it. Jeez. Meanwhile, I don't know whatever happened to that guy, but I didn't even audition and a dude just commissioned me to read some lines for a character in an animated show he was making. I don't know how far he got into it. He hasn't messaged me in months. It's a mega computer powered by a Dyson sphere. Okay, so that's the same thing then. How am I floating in space? Don't I get dizzy? I do get dizzy a lot. Got a good mic and only found out this week I've been using the wrong setting on it for like 3 months. Oh, is it a Blue Yeti? Did you not have the right settings on the back? Because I messed that up too. I think I had it facing the wrong way. What are the settings on the back anyway? Like, it can do do like both sides for when you're having a conversation. It can record the entire room, or it can record just in front of you. I'm pretty sure it's set to record just in front of me. It's using the side setting rather than cardioid, which is the front facing one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I get it. That really does make a huge difference. I check my Streamlabs. Jeez, man. You can just leave these messages in chat, like I'll read them. Tsundere Mermaid. Yes, human. Yes, I know you want to ask me something, but I have to practice my singing. Well, I love you too, human, and I'll invite you to dinner, okay? No, not seafood. It's a surprise. Okay, now I need to practice. Thank you for the $1 donation. May do M for A, M for F, safe for work. Vampire scripts. Now, vampire scripts are always in. They're always in fashion. Isn't the original Pokemon series overrated a bit? The anime or the video games? Going to a cyborg clinic video, talking the listener through different kinds of upgrades. I already kind of had something like that in the Warhammer 40k audio. I don't know, I never really get too deep into sci-fi. The anime. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was all that great, but you know, everybody loves Team Rocket. Vampires are overrated. Let the Twilight era die. We can do better than Twilight. We can improve. Okay? There's What We Do in the Shadows. That was a pretty good movie. I haven't seen the TV show. Do an ASMR where you stream with all your notifications on, but you pay them no mind. That seems kind of rude, though. I think we'll discover if FTL travel or replace our consciousness in synthetic bodies first. Hard to say. I mean, I think the second one, faster than light travel, is like a pretty hard thing to nail down. Oh, you have a demi-human clinic video. Wow, okay, that's interesting. I'm glad you were inspired. Get your new laptop, will you use your V2 model? If I get a new PC, then yes, probably more often. I'll be able to run my VTuber model and have the star field in the background. That's the kind of processing power I'll have. Maybe I can play Inscription while having my VTuber model on screen. That's the kind of processing power I want. It's merely a pipe dream for now. Like Tsundere Mermaid or Yandere Mermaid? I don't know. I don't have a Yandere Mermaid. The consciousness scans aren't even transferring your consciousness, it's just making a copy. Yeah, that's the Soma thing. Whatever. They can make a copy of my brain if they want to. I'm pre-buying my PC. I'm not building it. I don't have the mental capacity for that. Maybe I should make a Yandere Mermaid ASMR. It's like I'm talking about physically. I don't have a yandere mermaid. I don't have a ghost maid. Okay, goodbye, noise. Try to Sundere becoming a yandere already? I don't think so. It's kind of complicated. Your PC is crazy powerful. You've got the power. TF2 Medic gives you a checkup. You do not want me doing a German accent. I need you to stop. Like, really. I can't even say German words to save my life, let alone do an accent. I thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. Technically have a ghost maid. What?
Technically have a ghost maid. Winking face.
Winking face. Well, she's not doing a very good job. I stream Apex? No. I don't know what that is. Be a fake German accent. We can teach you how to play Apex. I don't want to play Apex. I meant in the ASMR RP script. Okay, fine. I wish I had one. Maybe this place would actually get clean. My bride is a mermaid? Is that like an anime? No, thank you, Jacob CV, for the $1.01. Oh, shit, is that to make us even? Oh, come on, update. We're gonna get to 606. 606. 606. Why is Streamlabs so slow? Come on. 606. 606. Rude. TF2 engineer gives you a lesson about teleporting bread. Of course, the second I look away. 606. 606. Thank you. To put fake in our place. I don't think we have enough people. We had a video themed around ladles. Where's the tongs episode? We had a video themed around ladles? When did we do that? Oh yeah, I guess we did. Now I remember. Minecraft GF helps you build. I've never played Minecraft. When I get the new PC, I'll stream Minecraft. I'll buy it. YouTube demonized 2 ASM artists? Well, that's not fair. Demons aren't real. I hope I don't get demonetized. It might happen, though. I mean, when people get demonetized, it's usually because they're posting like a lot of spicy content. I need to put the letters fake ASMR somewhere, maybe put it over another Canadian flag. For what? Oh, for the... Yeah, you know what? We don't need to do that. Katana or longsword? That sounds like something a demon would say. Oh shit! Steve the Wizard with the $60. His hand was forced. Nobody else donate. We did it! Thank you, Steve the Wizard. Yeah, with the devil horns. Yeah! Thank you, Steve the Wizard. 666, the number of the beast. I don't actually know that song. We did it. 666. I'm gonna summon a demon now. Turns out they're real. Now I wish I did have my V2 remodel out because then I could show my happy face or my shocked face. But thank you so much, Steve. He really is a wizard. Watching the stream while it's raining outside my window is quite calming. Oh, the aesthetic. Snuggle Succubus just summoned. I mean, that's fine. I hope she shows up. It's my favorite animal. This is just a data mining question, but it's red pandas. April 2nd, you do. Yandere best friend is still waiting on your answer. She pretty much proposed on April Fool's Day. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, just like she asked you out on April Fool's Day, and you're like, okay, good prank, haha. Yeah, like confessed. Okay. I mean, I've definitely read a few fanfics where that's the plot line, so you know, it's an established idea that works. Demon gets pissed at you because you assume they're a succubus. Actually, I like that one. I'm taking a note. Catch me taking a note. I'm taking a note right now. Don't do anything crazy. I'm taking a note. Okay, cool. I took the note. You touched some grass and saw the International Space Station? Oh yeah, like the blinking light? Where is it anyway? The April Fool's confession did happen to you in college. Oh, like a real April Fool, like an actual prank? That's so fucking mean. Damn. That sucks. It's over Tennessee. Okay, so it would look like a star, right? But just differently bright. Did I study acting? No, I didn't. I'm glad you think it's like study worthy of good. Like I don't know what I meant with that sentence. I don't know if I'm glad you thought it was like I sound like I studied it. Thank you, Jacob CV, for $2 for the $2 donation. Not particularly. I don't think I could get away with playing that on stream. One, it could be copyright claimed, and two, it's kind of inappropriate. Kind of looks like Venus. Oh, and it's moving, of course. First ever GF in middle school said she cheated on me on April Fool's. Wait, but did she, like, actually cheat on you, or was it just a prank? It was a crush? Oh, and you were exhausted from exams. That's just a dick move. That is, just harsh. Pranking people on April 1st is boring because people are expecting it. Well, yeah, it is better when it's a surprise, but like, what if you make it really clever? Demons are real, you've done seances? Okay, sure. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $1. We're almost there. Come on. Give us a 669. Ha 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 ha. Nice. I should buy a telescope and see it the next time it flies over. I feel like a telescope isn't really worth the investment unless like you're actively stargazing like a bunch of the time. I April Fool's someone to think I'd forgot about April Fool's. Okay. That works. I'm doing okay, JT Roseguard. I saw Dune. Demons are real, then biblically accurate angels are real as well. Man, I'm not getting into a theological argument here. You all know what I believe in. Money. Baker views Morbius. All I've heard is that it's bad. Like, after the shit show that was Jared Leto playing the Joker, why the fuck did they let him back into a superhero movie? Why, like, who thought that was a good idea? He's not a good actor. He doesn't even watch his own movies. Morbius is amazing. Well, I would believe it would be a so bad it's good kind of movie, but I just really don't like Jared Leto's face. He's just annoying. He's an annoying presence. Didn't Jared Leto died? The internet wishes. It was bad. Everything just kind of happens. You don't care about any of the characters, and the only good thing about the movie is Matt Smith. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that. Morbius is the greatest movie in cinema history. Well, if you say so. Everything I've heard, Morbius isn't bad in a so bad it's good way. It's bad in a so bad it's absolutely awful way. Okay. Well, I'd much rather watch just a humorous internet movie review show tear it to pieces than watch it myself. Oh, you know what? It'll probably be on We Hate Movies podcast's worst of 2022 list at the end of the year. So I'll just listen to them tear it apart. That'll be fun. Do a witch ASMR. I've done a lot of those. Morbius is the greatest movie in cinema history if you exclude every other movie in cinema history. Jared Leto was serviceable in Morbius that he got the job done. He's supposed to be the main character. He should be better than serviceable. He should be a good actor. But he's not. Rather live in space than live in the ocean. Well, yeah. Said they've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they lived underwater. Which is sounding more and more accurate as time keeps going by. Critical Toward a new one. Oh, yeah, I saw that come up in my sub feed. I didn't watch it, though. I just wasn't interested. It just looked like another Marvel superhero movie. I guess it's a Sony production, though, so that's different. Is that one of the few Marvel characters they still have the rights to? So I have to watch Moon Knight. I've heard good things. I like Oscar Isaac. He was in Dune. He doesn't look great with a really big beard, though. I sound as old as you. I'm as old as all of you. Except for the really young ones. If you're underage, I'm not as old as you. Good evening, Stony. Movie would have been good if they had made it tongue-in-cheek, but it takes itself way too seriously and it falls on its face. Really? A movie called Morbius was taking itself seriously? The tragedies of modern Hollywood. Matt Smith felt like he was in a totally different movie. Well, he's a good actor. Right, goodbye, Ryan Haney. Farewell. Stones themselves aren't as old as me. Would have been good if it was rated R. That's not like an ace in the hole. They could have made it R, but it still would be really immature. I mean, there's definitely been bad R-rated movies in the past 10 years. PG-13 is where movies go to die. Well, that's the thing, right? There are plenty of movies that are like kids' movies that you would think should be rated G that are rated PG-13. Or just like PG. It doesn't make any sense. Like, PG-13 just seems like the average movie rating. I don't understand it. Anything's gory / sexual for the sake of it can make it even more cringy. Well, it worked for Deadpool, but that's about it. Comedy is tragedy from a safe distance, I guess. I don't like a lot of modern comedies. They're too cringe-based. There's no difference between G and PG-13. Yeah, pretty much. Some adult joke quota makes the PG-13 cut. I think you're allowed to say the F word once in a PG-13 movie, technically. The action scenes and horror aspects of the movie are basically framed in the way they'd work if the movie was R-rated. Well, then there's definitely going to be an R-rated cut available on Blu-ray. Which is, like, fine, whatever. Sounds dumb. What is Morbius anyway? He's a vampire? I mean, vampires are cool, but that guy, it's Jared Leto. Like, even if he was a vampire, he's still not hot. So, like, what are we doing here? You know who is hot? The main character from Dune. I don't know the name of the guy that played him. Chalamet? He could get it. Had really cool hair. That's all I'll say on the matter. Okay, there we go. Fix that. Morbius is basically just, oh no, I turned myself into a vampire. I'm a monster. Better go kill my evil brother, and that's the whole movie. Great. He's Timothy Chalamet. Is he French? Whatever. Morbius is a really sick guy who becomes a vampire. Alright. Your friends went to see Batman today. Oh, you couldn't go? No. I want to go see that movie. He's Morbius, the living vampire. He's basically a guy whose power is draining blood from people. The character has had approximately 3 fans since he was first written. Yeah, I know it's been a couple weeks of difference in time, but what were they thinking having Morbius, a character that nobody cares about, going up against fucking Batman? Blade from the Blade trilogies in the Marvel Universe. Yeah, I think Blade showed up in a couple of Marvel cartoons. Batman versus a Man-Bat. Oh, yeah. That was, like, such a dick move in, what was it, Arkham Knight? Where you grapple up to a building and then Man-Bat just starts screeching in your face. I like that game a lot. Not the driving sections, though. Those were bad. I can't drive cars in video games. Or in real life, because I don't like driving. People might accidentally go see Morbius instead of the Batman. Yeah, well, the Batman screening is full. Let's just go see Morbius. Willem Dafoe would have been an interesting Joker. I think he would have done great. I mean, anybody would have been better than Jared, but, you know. Willem Dafoe, he's a convincing villain. He's good. remember listening to your first streams in the background while I was playing Arkham Knight. I played Arkham Knight on stream a few times. It didn't get much good reception on that, so we don't really do that anymore. Alright, goodbye, TJ Tharp. Have a good nap. Get the weighted blanket. No, your glasses broke? Oh my god. That's the worst. If my glasses broke, like, I couldn't do anything. Legally speaking, I'm not even allowed to drive without my glasses on. Wait, if Batman is full, just go see Morbius. Ways to ruin dates. Hey man, maybe you and your date could bond over hating Morbius together. You never know. If you've got the right kind of person with you. Morbius is a movie that was made for nobody. The character had no fans. It's not an MCU movie, so it doesn't get that boost. It's PG-13, so it's not going to get attention from horror fans. Have Marco's Pizza? I've never heard of that. We have Pizza Pizza. Made famous by the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. No, it's just a pizza place. But I mean, if you want like actual good pizza, you don't go to like Domino's or Pizza Pizza or Papa John's or anything. You go to a local place. Like, you know, pizza chains are they're pretty bad. You want a family-owned place because they know what they're doing. I was in Caligula. No, but I think I saw what's his face? The Cinema Snob review it. Pretty sure I saw that. Pizza Nova? I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever had it. I've had Boston pizza. That's not very good. You have to read Scott Pilgrim or just the movie? I watched the movie and I played part of the video game. Just part of it, though. Top Gear video. Yeah, it would be hard to do because I don't know anything about cars, so that's a job for someone else. Local food places normally have some of the best food around. Yeah, and if you can't swing that, just go to Denny's. Not sponsored. Calling Pizza Hut. Well... They do have the stuffed crust. That's fine. They have stuffed crust. Really greasy though. Boston Pizza, what's that? Pizza with clam sauce? No, it's a franchise. It's like a restaurant. Boston Pizza. Pretty sure the guy who owns it is a real asshole though. Because we've got I don't remember the name of it. It's like the Canadian version of Shark Tank. And yeah. It's bunch of rich assholes. But the guy who owns Boston Pizza is on that show. If it's still even on the air. Domino's Pizza, it's really not that good now. Veal sandwiches, lasagna, panzerotti, various pastas. I love pasta. That's just my jam. Oh yeah, I have a question. Any chefs in the audience? You don't have Denny's over here in Turf Island. I'm so sorry to hear that. Any chefs in the audience? I have some ground turkey, like a tube of it. I also have potatoes, some pasta, some pasta sauce. What would you make with that? Would you just make like homemade hamburger helper out of the turkey meat? Soup. A potato bake. Scallop potatoes, maybe? I love scallop potatoes. Make ground turkey burgers. I don't have any bread, so I don't have any buns to put them on. I guess, you know what? I've never actually made, like, burgers. I've always just bought, like, pre-made burgers. So maybe I could make turkey burgers just to see, just to try it out. Do I have bread slices? No. I'm all out of bread. I'm out of most foods. Eh, it's just everything's so expensive. I don't want to go grocery shopping. So all I have left is basic ingredients, but like no bread. I was just, it all got to be too much. Last week I was in the grocery store and cheese, just like a thing of cheese, was $7 and I just couldn't handle it. And I always have cheese. I always buy some cheese, but this week I went cheeseless because I just couldn't stomach the price. Pasta with a turkey bolognese sauce. Sounds good. Huh. Turkey meatballs. Yeah. I only have one fridge shelf, so I can't food shop for the week, and you always end up starting to run out. Yeah, that's the worst, right? Like, seriously. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. Fake goes grocery shopping. If I had that kind of, like, YouTuber confidence where people will just go out in public and just be like, hey everybody, we're in whatever location actively recording and not caring if anybody sees us. I can't do that. Even if somebody just sees me taking a picture with my phone, I just get embarrassed about it. Like, no, I don't want you to know that I'm doing this. Like, I was taking photos in the cemetery the other day and I was just like, I hope nobody's around to see this. It's just, you see a really cool looking gravestone and you just gotta take a photo. There are a lot of graves in the cemetery that are like broken and falling apart. It's a really fun place to explore. But I do try to be respectful. You gotta watch where you step so you don't like step on any graves that are really old and embedded in the ground too far. Also, if a grave is like from the past 10 years, I avoid them. But it's okay because there's like a bunch of ones that are like 100 years old and nobody's mourning at that one because, if your grave's over 100 years old, everyone who would have mourned you is dead too, right? Streamer going all over Japan, I think it was Connor. Huh. I don't know who that is. Pokemon Professor tries to persuade you to pick the grass type. Huh. Why the grass type specifically? Is it so they can get the fire type? Nothing is cooler than cut stone. Yeah. I mean, they've got these really cool old graves that look like, they look like scrolls. Like, scrolls of paper sitting just, like, curved. But they're also covered in moss and, like, wear and tear. You can't read them anymore. Sea Dog VA is Connor. Oh, yeah. I know him. He had a crossover with Obey Me. He did. He did do that. There was a login bonus and everything. I like that guy. Never watched a single one of his videos, but he gave me extra stamina boosts in Obey Me, so he's cool. It's always the grass type that gets left behind. I pick grass type all the time. They're usually pretty cute. I picked the one that turns into like a snivy, whatever that thing is. I picked the owl. I don't know the rest of them. Speaking of Obey Me, I'm going to see if there's a new event because it's past 9 o'clock. Oh, they added a new location to LD. Hold on. Those are the replay events. I want to see which one it is. Oh, yes. It's the masked event. It's the masked event. I have a hard time saying masked. But basically, it's the event where all the guys get these cursed masks and pretty much turn into yanderes. It was a really good event. I'm excited to replay it again. Because, yeah, that one was great. Grass types usually evolve the fastest. Okay. Trico, the Borb, Snivy, Grass type. It's top tier in a lot of the games. Yeah, Rowlet is pretty good. He's fun. A masquerade. Yeah, pretty much. It was just the Halloween event. Well, you know, the thing about Obey Me is they have birthday events for all of the characters. So they run into a bit of a trouble with the Halloween event because they have a separate event for Halloween, but it has to happen before Halloween because one of the characters' birthdays takes place directly on Halloween. Yeah. Do I like owls? Yes. As James Rolfe himself would say, this one's cool because it's an owl, and owls are cool. Anyway. But besides that, there doesn't seem to be any new events. Just the mask thing. It had some really good cards, though. I might want to redo that one. If you make it far enough in the rewards, you get like 5 demon vouchers and 20 devil points, which is pretty good. Owls are basically feathered cats, and that's cool. How are they like cats? Cats can't turn their heads that far. They just twist their entire bodies around. Do owls not like cucumbers? Is that what the deal is? Is that what happened? Owls, I don't know. Yeah, no new events. Not even a fucking otaku boot camp. That sucks. You know what? I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. They're definitely gonna have an otaku boot camp. Not even worried about it. Have I ever played with or pet an owl? I'm sorry to say this, but no. My greatest shame. Owls are also obligate carnivores that hunt based on stealth. Is it really stealth if you just zoom in out of nowhere and grab the mouse? Like, they're not being stealthy, they're just really fast. They can fly. Have I played Stardew Valley? Yeah, I didn't like it all that much. It's kind of stressful. Never search what a featherless owl looks like. I think I've seen that before. They look really weird. Like, the feathers are doing a lot of the legwork for the look of an owl. It's like when you see an albino raccoon. It just looks like a weird little creature. Like, the mask of a raccoon, like the mask face, like, you know, markings that it has, that's doing a lot of the work to look like a raccoon. Owls fly silently. Okay. Owls fight with honor. They have long legs. I did hear about owls having long legs. I did hear about that. Did you hear about this? They fly completely silently. I think I might have seen a video about that where they like measured the sound. Book series that was Warrior Cats, but with owls. Wasn't it The Guardians or something? Not The Guardians that were like that holiday movie with Jack Frost. You know, for the staying power of that movie's fandom, by the way, just to say, I was really surprised to find out that that movie flopped. Because it was really popular on, like, DeviantArt and fanfiction.net. Like, really popular. Anyway, I should probably stop talking, because now I'm getting into fandom talk. Nobody wants to hear that shit. We got enough of that yesterday, really. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out. I mean, I don't know much about owls. I can't contribute to the conversation. Oh, yes, and owls can sit crisscross applesauce and all that. Guardians is on Netflix, so I'm going to look that up. Okay, cool. I remember at one point I did have a copy of that on my iPod Touch. All right. Anyway, thank you to everybody who donated. The PC fund is looking stronger than ever. We got past 666. We did it. Hooray. And yes, you should go to sleep if it's 3 a.m. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go rest. Okay, so thank you all for watching and have a lovely night.